Hello again. We are looking at as if, like, and in such a way that. Like is a very easy one because it's a simple comparison. As if and in such a way that, they are more hypothetical comparisons. So, I speak like the Queen of England. It's a direct comparison. It's a general comparison. Now, I want to sound more hypothetical, so I can use as if. I speak as if I were the Queen of England. Okay? You notice as if I were, not was, were. It's a second conditional regarding grammar. The same as in such a way that. I speak in such a way that I were the Queen of England. Now, a quick note, the difference between as if and in such a way that. In such a way that is more relative to how something is done, the method of how something is done. Okay, so it's like an adverbial meaning. Okay, I hope that makes sense. We'll see you for the answers in just a moment.
Hello, welcome back. We have some answers for you, as if, like, and in such a way that. So for the examples, we're only going to use as if and in such a way that. You act like the boss of this class. You act as if you were the boss of this class. Not you was, but you were. Any person, we will use the verb to be as were. As if I were, as if you were, as if they were, as if it were. Okay? Or you sit here in such a way that you were the boss of this class. So remember, in such a way that is more describing the method. So we generally speaking need a more specific verb for this expression. Okay, they act like the best team ever. They act as if they were the best team ever. They act or they play in such a way that they were the best team ever. Or they celebrate, perhaps. I act like I'm the best teacher in Madrid. I act as if I were the best teacher in Madrid. So remember, this is hypothetical. I understand that I am not the best teacher in Madrid. Or I make videos in such a way that I were the best teacher in Madrid. Once again, it's a hypothetical. By stating this, we admit that it's not the real situation, it's not reality. She acts like she doesn't know the way of the world. Okay, to know the way of the world is to not know the way of the world, and to act this way is to be naive, perhaps. So she acts as if she doesn't know the way of the world. We sit here like we are learning something. Okay, so once again, it's hypothetical. It gives the impression that you are not learning anything, which I hope is not the case. So we sit here in such a way that we were learning something, but the reality is we are not. Next one. Do you act like a child sometimes? Personally, yes. I act as if I were a child sometimes. Or I sulk as if I were, or I sulk in such a way that I were a child sometimes. Now, to sulk is to be kind of reacting to a situation because you don't like it, and then going very quiet and just being unappreciative of other people's efforts. S-U-L-K, to sulk. Next, do your classmates seem angry? My classmates are sitting here in such a way that they were angry, or they seem as if they were angry. So seem is related to all of your senses. Okay, look, hear, sounds like, looks like, smells like, tastes like. Seem is like related to everything altogether. Next, does your car work like a Formula One car? No, my car doesn't work or doesn't drive in such a way that it were a Formula One car. Do I look like I didn't sleep this weekend, just gone, meaning the previous weekend? Perhaps I am a bit tired today, so I might look as if I hadn't slept well, or I might sit here in such a way that I hadn't slept well. And do you eat like a pig? Personally, on the weekends, I eat as if I were a pig, or I eat in such a way that I were a pig. So eat like a pig is a comparison, a hypothetical comparison, and then by using in such a way that it expresses that how something happens. So I have food everywhere around my mouth, I eat too quickly. It's really describing the method, not just the comparison. So I hope that makes sense, and we'll see you in the next class. Thank you very much. Bye.